Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble on its own. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. So, I feel like recently my life has been speeding up simply because I've just been saying yes to doing more spontaneous stuff. I feel like as an adult, it's important to learn how to balance the grind and at the same time, like, build a social life because in some way, shape, or form, we need to be around other individuals. Like, that's just how we're wired. And for the longest time, I kind of was stalling in a way. Like, I was kind of waiting because I was like, I wanted to meet like a solid group of friends, but I realized I had to put myself out there and kind of just experience things with people I already know so that I can, meet those people along the way. And it's like, who knows, you can end up building a connection with people you already have met. So, um, I've just been taking it day by day, kind of enjoying it, even if it is like a bad experience. Um, but I'll say all of this to say it's important that you learn to control what you can and really not worry about the rest. Um, I feel like this all ties into balance, but with controlling what you can, it's simply just letting go of anything outside of your control. And I had to realize that for me to really reach any goal, like there's always a certain amount of steps that have to be met. And, you have to be able to max out these steps to a certain degree every day without really, getting tired of doing it. But at the same time, things such as people and timing are really out of your control, so you really can't let that affect um, your work ethic or your goals. For example, um, if you're going out and then, or like if you're talking to a group of people and then like you walk away and they laugh at you, or if you approach a woman and she just didn't want to talk to you, like, or she's married, that's an example. And it's like it's it's truly being okay with just the attempt. And that's why I say success is the execution, it's not the result. Because if you're waiting on the result from something, like if you're waiting on someone to react to you a certain way, then you're always gonna be unfulfilled. You're always gonna feel like you're not meeting that mark. Whereas opposed to if you're just treating everything like a rep and kind of like practice, then there's really no way you can really lose, because as long as you try, then simply failure isn't trying. But if you fail in a way to where you're not getting the result you want yet, this is a good thing because it allows you to re-examine, it allows you to go back to the drawing board, or it allows you to just truly build that confidence to where it's like, okay, um, you know, they might have rejected me, or like that sucked, but on to the next one. Um, it's just realizing that your influence is limited, and you can't always control how people feel about you, or even about like what opportunities come your way. Like when I first moved to Georgia, I was looking for jobs aligned with my degree for like a while, and I had this log, and it got to the point to where, dude, it's like pages of just jobs, and because I'm writing down every single one, and I thought it was cool at first. I wanted to use it to kind of document how the journey was, but it got to a point where I'm filling up like 10 pages of just job applications every day, and I'd have a certain goal to where, I'm doing like 5 applications a day, and it really just became something I didn't like doing. Like I got burned out with it really fast, and not to mention I'm just like depressed and kind of isolated, which in a way was kind of my fault, but I feel like it needed to happen for me to mature, because I had to sit with my thoughts from just the past and everything. And but anyways, so I forgot what I was yapping about, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like opportunities and everything, it's like things have to line up. It's a consistent effort from your part, like you're doing your part, and then it's that plus timing. So it's kind of just letting go of your personal timeline of when you wanted to achieve this certain thing, and being okay with, okay, I'm doing this indefinitely because I know it's gonna happen, but I'm doing this indefinitely because it's something I'm passionate about, and I'm just meeting it whenever time allows that, or really whenever God is gonna bring it to you. Um, it's also important to guard your heart because everything flows from within. So when your mindset is steady, your decisions become more wise, and you're more stable, and your life becomes more intentional. As you continue to focus on what's actually in your hands, you don't waste energy on things that tend to drain you, like certain relationships. Um, that's important too, because if you know you shouldn't be talking to a certain person or being friends with someone, then it's like you just gotta cut them off, because why even play that game? You know what I'm saying? Why delay your potential? Because it's like you can sit there and do what you want, but then at the end of the day, it's gonna be a waste of time, a waste of energy, when you could have been so much farther ahead, like emotionally. And something like that will actually drain you over time. Um, you honestly don't have to have everything figured out, but as long as you trust God and like have a plan and follow that plan, growth will happen, and you'll honestly see your life change. And when the results come in, they'll stack on top of each other, but you'll be so grounded that you want to be phased by the results. Like you'll be working just as hard on day 100 as you were on day 1. But shoot, I'll see y'all boys in the next one.